Okay, so now we're going to use all three of those properties that we just learned to be able to write a log expression in expanded form. So what that means is we're going to take this expression of just one log and expand it into multiple pieces using our properties. All right, so sometimes it may be difficult to figure out where to start, so we'll talk about how to do that. So log base 2 of z to the third over x times y to the fifth. All right, so we have powers, that tells us we're going to use the power rule. We have division, we have multiplication, so it does matter what we do first. Okay, so we want to take all of the variables in here. What's the main thing that's happening to all of the variables? This top part is being divided by the bottom part. That is the big thing that's happening, so that tells us we need to use the quotient property first. So we're going to take this division and expand it using subtraction. So log base 2 of the numerator minus log base 2 of the denominator. Okay, so now we've broken it down to two pieces. All right, so what we want is just the variable inside of the log. So we also want to get out our exponents as well. Okay, so here in the first piece, we can now work with these separately. We have z to the third. Well, the third is a power. We can bring it out and make it a coefficient. Okay. All right, and so next, log base 2 of x times y to the fifth, we have to decide, are we going to do the multiplication rule first, or are we going to use the power rule first? Well, what's happening to all the variables? This x is being multiplied by the y, so we want to work with that first. And so we want to do multiplication, which converts into addition. All right, I'm going to leave my negative out in the front just so I know that I need to subtract all of this business. So log base 2 of x plus log base 2 of y to the fifth. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this negative because that's what it means. And then here we have this 5 as our exponent. We can bring it out and make a coefficient in front of this log only. All right, and this is our final answer, and definitely feel free to pause this video if you need to, or rewind it if you need to see this again. All right, let's look at the next one. We got log of the third root of x plus y squared over 10. Okay, a lot happening. First thing that I want to fix is this root. I don't want to deal with roots when I'm working with logs. I want to use exponents. So we can rewrite this third root, since it's happening to everything, as an exponent. So inside of my log, I'm going to raise it to the 1/3 power. All right, so now I can start my problem. Okay, so what is the big thing that's happening? What do we need to do first? Well, everything is being raised to the 1/3, so I can bring that out first. Okay. All right, next, let's see, what's the next big thing that's happening? Well, this top part and the bottom part, we have our division, so we can break that up into two logs. So I'm going to leave my 1/3 out at the front. Okay. All right, what about here? All of this is raised to the power of 2. I can bring my 2 out. Minus, we have log, remember this is log base 10 of 10, and that's 1. All right, so if you didn't see that, remember this is 10 raised to the first power. That's how we get our 1. All right, is there anything more that we can do? Can we break this up into 2 separate logs? We actually cannot do that because our rule only works if we have multiplication inside. Multiplication inside of our log turns into addition outside. Since we have addition inside, we don't have any rules about that, so this is actually where we need to stop. All right, so now we're going to do the reverse. All right, so we're going to write the expression as a single log. So we're going to take multiple pieces and use our rules backwards to create 1 log. Okay. All right, so let's look here. We have log base 2 of 560 minus log base 2 of 7 minus log base 2 of 5. Well, what do we see? Subtraction. So we have this minus both of these pieces. And so addition and subtraction does need to be worked in a certain order. So I think it may be a little helpful if I rewrite this and take out this negative right here. I think that may be a little more clear for us. And so now we have addition in here. So it looks a little better. So I'm taking this log and subtracting these two. So I'm going to do that one piece at a time. All right. So let us, I think I want to do this piece first. Since these two kind of go together, I'm going to have my log base 2 of 560 minus, I have this addition that tells us we need to multiply inside of the log. So log base 2, 7 times 5. Do we see that? Okay. And then finally, I can do my division. All right, so I have these two being subtracted. That means I can divide what's inside. And so when we do this, we're condensing it. So we should now only have 1 log. 7 times 5 is 35. Okay. 560 divided by 35 is 16. So we have log base 2 of 16. All right, I think we can simplify this some more. I can rewrite 16 as 2 raised to a power. It's 2 to the 4th. All right, so I'm going to continue this on the next video.